What you're about to witness will shatter everything you thought you knew about the tribal chief. The Royal Rumble wasn't just one, it was orchestrated. And by the time this video ends, you'll understand why WWE had absolutely no choice but to put Roman Reigns over in the most controversial Rumble finish we've seen in years. This goes deeper than you think. The clock struck 0. 30 superstars entered. 29 dreams were crushed. But only one man stood tall when the confetti fell, and that man was Roman Reigns. Now, before you close this video thinking you already know the story, I need you to hear me out because what happened at the Royal Rumble wasn't just about crowning a winner. This was about saving an empire. This was about protecting the biggest investment WWE has made in over a decade. And if you stick with me through this breakdown, I'm going to show you exactly why this decision, as controversial as it might seem, was the only move WWE could make. But before we dive into the chaos, the politics, and the shocking truth behind this victory, I need something from you. If you love wrestling, if you live for these moments, if you want to be part of a community that breaks down every body slam, every plot twist, and every backstage power play, then smash that subscribe button right now. Hit that notification bell because SLAMZONE is your home for the real stories behind the spectacle. We're building something special here, a family that doesn't just watch wrestling but feels it in their bones. So do me a favor, show some love, drop a comment telling me who you wanted to win the Rumble, and let's get into this together. Picture this. The arena is electric. You can feel the vibration in your chest from 70,000 fans screaming at the top of their lungs. The Royal Rumble match is the one night a year where anything can happen. Legends return, dreams are born, and futures are written in real time. Every 90 seconds, that countdown hits, and another superstar rushes down that ramp with hope burning in their eyes. Some get eliminated in seconds. Others claw and scratch for every minute they can stay alive in that ring. When Roman Reigns' music hit, the entire building erupted. Love him or hate him, and trust me, the WWE universe is split right down the middle on the tribal chief. You cannot deny the presence this man brings. He walked down that ramp like he owned the place, because in his mind, he does. 4 years. 4 years of absolute dominance. 4 years of holding the wrestling world in the palm of his hand. The titles, the main events, the storylines, everything has revolved around Roman Reigns. But here's where it gets interesting. Roman didn't enter at number 1 or number 30. He came in at number 23, right in that sweet spot where the ring is crowded, chaos is at its peak, and anything can happen. The moment his boots hit that canvas, you could see the shift. Other superstars who were throwing punches and battling for position suddenly stopped. They looked at each other. They looked at Roman. And you could see it in their eyes, the calculation, the fear, the respect. Watch his face as he steps through those ropes. There's no smile, no acknowledgement of the crowd, just cold, calculated focus. This isn't a man hoping to win. This is a man who came to take what he believes is already his. And that's when the real battle began. Cody Rhodes was in there, fighting with everything he had, the son of a legend trying to finish his story. Drew McIntyre, the Scottish warrior who's been clawing his way back to the top, throwing bodies over the top rope like they weighed nothing. CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless, returned from injury and looking to prove he still belongs at the top of this industry. And then you had the dark horses, the hungry young lions who saw this as their one shot to change their lives forever. Every elimination built the tension higher. When Roman eliminated his first opponent, the crowd's reaction was split, half cheering, half booing so loud you could barely hear the commentary team. But Roman didn't flinch. He never does. That's what makes him different. The pressure that would crush most men, the weight of expectations, the hatred, the adoration, it all just fuels him. Near fall after near fall, we watched superstars get so close to eliminating the tribal chief. Drew McIntyre had him teetering on the apron, one foot dangling over the floor, and for a split second, you could see the panic flash across Roman's face. The crowd was on their feet, screaming, willing Drew to finish the job. But Roman, in a moment of pure desperation and veteran instinct, raked the eyes and pulled himself back in. That's the difference between good and great. Great wrestlers find a way to survive when survival seems impossible. Then came the moment that had the entire wrestling world holding its breath. CM Punk and Roman Reigns, face to face in the center of the ring. Two men who've carried this company on their backs in different eras. The respect was there, you could see it in how they circled each other, but so was the hunger. They traded blows that echoed through the arena. Superman punch blocked into a knee strike. Spear attempt countered into a GTS setup. Back and forth, neither man willing to give an inch. The crowd was chanting both their names, this incredible dueling chant that gave you goosebumps. This is what wrestling is about. This right here. Two masters of their craft putting everything on the line. And when Roman finally got the upper hand and eliminated CM Punk, the building absolutely exploded. You had fans crying, throwing their hands up in disbelief, jumping out of their seats. CM Punk's face as his feet hit the floor told the whole story, disappointment, respect, and the painful knowledge that he came so close. Real quick, if you're loving this breakdown, if you're feeling these emotions with me, do me a solid and hit that like button. It helps more than you know. Subscribe to SLAMZONE, turn on those notifications, and become part of this amazing family we're building. Drop a comment, tell me your thoughts, argue with me, agree with me, just talk wrestling with us. Now, let's get back to this incredible story. We're down to the final four. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, and one more hungry superstar who nobody expected to last this long. The exhaustion is real now. These men have been in this match for over half an hour, throwing their bodies around, absorbing punishment that would hospitalize normal people. Sweat dripping, chests heaving, but none of them are quitting. Not now. Not when WrestleMania is this close. The alliance forms quickly. Drew and Cody lock eyes, and you can see the unspoken agreement. Take out Roman first, settle it between themselves after. It makes sense. Roman is the biggest threat, the most dangerous man in that ring. They rush him from both sides, driving him into the corner with a fury that shakes the ring posts. The crowd is going absolutely insane, sensing that this might be it. This might be the moment the tribal chief finally falls. Roman is in trouble, real trouble. Drew has him in a headlock, Cody is setting up for crossroads, and you can feel the shift in energy. This is happening. The tribal chief's reign of dominance is about to end right here, right now, in front of the world. But then, music hits. That music. The Usos' music echoes through the arena, and even though they can't interfere, even though they're banned from ringside, the distraction is enough. Drew and Cody turn their heads for just a split second, and Roman Reigns does what Roman Reigns does best. He survives. He adapts. He overcomes. With a burst of energy that seemed impossible moments ago, he breaks free, catches Drew with a devastating Superman punch that sends the Scottish warrior stumbling backward. Cody tries to capitalize, charges at Roman, but gets back body dropped so close to the ropes that half the crowd thinks he's gone. He's not though. Cody hangs on, skins himself back under the bottom rope, and the match continues. The final elimination comes down to Roman and Cody, and the symbolism isn't lost on anyone. Cody Rhodes, trying to finish his story, trying to win the Rumble and headline WrestleMania like his father never got to do. Roman Reigns, trying to cement his legacy as the greatest of all time, trying to prove that his reign isn't ending anytime soon. They're both running on fumes, both digging deeper than they've ever dug before. They trade strikes in the center of the ring, and every punch sounds like a gunshot. The crowd is chanting, "This is awesome," and they're not wrong. This is wrestling at its absolute peak. Cody hits the disaster kick, sending Roman reeling. He signals for crossroads, the crowd is on their feet, this is it, this is the moment. He hooks Roman up, spins him around, but Roman blocks it, shoves Cody toward the ropes, and when Cody bounces back, spear. The impact is sickening. Cody crumbles, and Roman, barely able to stand himself, drags Cody's lifeless body to the ropes and dumps him over. The bell rings. Roman Reigns has won the Royal Rumble. The tribal chief is going to WrestleMania. And the arena is a mix of cheers, boos, shock, and awe. But here's what you need to understand. Here's the real reason why Roman won, and it has nothing to do with favoritism or politics in the way you think. WWE is a business, and Roman Reigns is their most valuable asset. Think about the numbers. Merchandise sales, television ratings, social media engagement, every metric you can measure, Roman moves the needle more than anyone else on that roster. When Roman is in the main event, people watch. When Roman is in a storyline, people talk about it. WrestleMania is the biggest show of the year, and WWE needs a guaranteed draw in that main event slot. Roman versus whoever he faces, whether it's Cody in a rematch, whether it's a returning megastar, whether it's someone completely unexpected, that match will deliver. That match will sell out stadiums and break pay-per-view records. And in an industry where nothing is guaranteed, where injuries can derail plans in a heartbeat, having Roman Reigns as your anchor is the safest bet WWE can make. Beyond the business side, there's the storytelling. Roman's character works best when he's the final boss, the mountain everyone has to climb. His tribal chief persona thrives on being the obstacle, the challenge, the ultimate test. By winning the Rumble, he sets up not just one WrestleMania match, but potentially months of television where every top star on the roster is gunning for him, trying to take that opportunity away. It creates drama, it creates must-see TV, and it keeps the WWE universe engaged week after week. And let's be honest, Roman Reigns has earned this position. For years of showing up, delivering in every big match, carrying storylines through the pandemic, through roster changes, through everything WWE has thrown at him, he's proven he's reliable, he's proven he's a draw, and he's proven he can handle the pressure of being the face of the company. So when WWE had to make the call on who wins the Royal Rumble, choosing Roman wasn't favoritism, it was smart business. What a journey we've been on together. From that opening bell to the final elimination, the Royal Rumble delivered everything we love about professional wrestling. Drama, athleticism, storytelling, and moments that will be replayed for years to come. Roman Reigns walked out as the winner, but every single superstar who entered that match left a piece of themselves in that ring. That's what makes this beautiful chaos we call wrestling so special. Before you go, I need you to do something for me. If this video gave you chills, if it made you remember why you fell in love with wrestling in the first place, then hit that subscribe button and join the SLAMZONE family. We're more than just a channel, we're a community of people who live and breathe this industry. Smash that like button, it genuinely helps us grow and bring you more content like this. Drop a comment telling me what you think happens next for Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Share this video with your wrestling friends, your family, anyone who needs to understand the real story behind the Royal Rumble. Turn on those notifications because we've got so much more coming your way. Behind the scenes breakdowns, wrestler interviews, match predictions, all the content you crave delivered with the passion and authenticity you deserve. This is SLAMZONE, and you're part of something special now. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep believing in the power of wrestling, keep supporting this incredible art form, and remember, in this business, anything can happen. Acknowledge that.